see from the overhead shots here, Truey, you can see the drone is up in the air, all in readiness for the open mixed ski relay, straight to a final here today. You can see the different colours. That's Soraya Lee in a shot there from the Mullaloo Surf Club. There's Dan Humble, folks, one of the superstars. Watch the start from Dan Humble in camera there. Watch Dan Humble in the trig cap. He's on the southern side of the course. Watch him glow. So good at starting, isn't he, Truey? Back to you, mate.
Yeah, so these Le Mans starts or the run starts are really tricky, and we've already seen Dan take it out earlier. We've got Steve Bird on the far right, and then Wes Gould there on that pink ski. So really tricky. You've got to get the nose straight. If it's not straight when you jump on, you've got no hope of turning it around. Great race. So far, it does look like Steve Bird on the far right and Dan Humble on the far left.
Yeah, it sure does. And Dan Humble, he's so quick and so powerful off the line, isn't he? And Truey, we've seen Dan Humble race here a lot. Steve Bird getting now onto the tail. You can see from our overhead shot. So Steve Bird, the dual Olympian. You're always an Olympian. Dan Humble will go around first, Truey. And this is where he makes his move, isn't it, Truey? Across the top of the course.
Yeah, that's right. We've heard him talk before how he just waits. Steve Bird's got his nose just ahead, but Dan's a tactician. He waits, and I think very soon we're going to see a massive spurt of power as he comes around that big yellow cam.
Yep.
Wes in there in third. Watch the power come on now.
Yeah, he goes around the top now. Dan Humble, this is one of the best sights in surf racing in Australia. Dan Humble in the lead, powering across the top. And he'll make his turn now. Once he's with the breeze, he's hard to stop, isn't he, Truey? He will hand over to one of his trig fellows.
Yeah, that's right. So Steve's still with his nose just ahead. He's going to get the first crack of these runs. We then see Dan and Wes. But Ben Carrick's the big mover there. He's done a lot of downwind paddling, and it's paying off for him, chasing these runs. Jack Reddy in fourth place, getting a great run. So these conditions are going to make a huge difference today as we see Steve just coming across that trough and Dan just getting the best of that wave.
Yeah, so a bit of a turn. Nice work from Steve Bird. So the dual Olympian from Northcott hits the sand first. Truey, this run all important. The big long legs of Steve Bird comes round. Dan Humble right there as well. They hand over to their competitors. A lot of
the Northcott there in first position, and we're going to see Yale picking up her ski. Just watch this. Got to get the nose straight. Tash Leversach, very experienced. And then we go back to Paige. And that looks like it might be another City of Perth competitor there. So 1, 2, 3, that's Nikita there. Probably the best at the start. She's gone from fourth into first just because she controlled her craft well.
One of the emerging stars of surf in WA, isn't she, Truey? So Nikita Freydenay looking very strong for City of Perth. And a race in 4 has turned pretty quickly into a race in 2, I reckon. First time we've seen the ski relay. Very exciting. Most of the girls in the water now.
Yeah, so Yale, she's a very good paddler. She's very strong. I'm not sure about her in these conditions. We know Nikita's really good in the chop. And then Tash Leversach, she's just coming through now into third position up on Nikita's hip. She's very, very good in these conditions. This race is a long way from over, and we're going to see who can get the best of these runs. Yale just coming up onto that first yellow can as the rest of the field come through. And this is going to be a great finish. Watch for these runs and watch for these little tiny waves.
So the overhead shots now, we can see a change in that lead out there, Truey, across the apex of the course. So I think the Fen ski there coming through now. So Truey, I'll come back to you down on the beach. We're not far away from a finish. The first time we've seen the open ski relay straight to a final here, Truey. Plenty of work. Nikita Freydenay got her work cut out in second there. It'll be all about the run in.
Yeah, so she was about 5 or 6 ski lengths behind. Now she's 2. She got the first of that run. She's worked hard. She's got a really good line. But yeah, just have a look at that paddling style. Nice and controlled. Lifts the rating on the run. And that's going to be all important. So they're about 50 metres away from getting the first crack at these waves. We've seen the waves and the trough make all the difference. It's a run finish. I think this might be tight by the time we get through this break zone.
All in readiness. So the second of our finals about to be decided. Nikita Freydenay pushing hard south, Truey, trying to get herself onto the wave and back into contention, the City of Perth racer. But our leader is now on a wave, Truey. Back to you.
Yeah, so we see it just have a little bit of a wobble. Nikita's got the best line here. She's actually 1 ski length behind, but closer to the finishing area. She's an iron woman. We know she can run. This is going to be a super tight finish. Northcott, City of Perth, going at it neck and neck. Yale just dropping back a bit. Nikita, great run. Well done, ladies, and a great race for the mixed ski relay.
Sure was, and Trig coming in third there. That was a great race. I'll tell you what, Truey, Nikita Freydnay. She's only young, but she made the decision about halfway back in from the can to angle south and get herself closer to the finish line. Great racing from the aspiring champ. Great racing, so we'll continue to bring the competitors in the second of our finals today. Give a big hand. That's very exciting racing. So we've had a really slick finish there from Nikita Freydnay. Nice work.
Yeah, Simon, I've got a very puffed Nikita down here on the line. She's just taken her cap off a bit just to get the big breaths in. Nikita, fantastic race, really good start. Tell us about what was going through your mind.
I really wanted to get the win for City, first event, water event of the day, so really put in all I've got and yeah, came out with a win, which is good.
And so you sort of look like you're just in second place coming around those cans. You got the first run, and then that wave zone really helped you today.
Yeah, I knew I had to cut down a bit so I could get the runs on the way in, and that's what I did. Had the inside and the run, so yeah.
Well done, Nikita. Still young, but got lots of great race tactics already coming through. Well done, and good luck for the rest of the day.
Thank you very much.